party to stand.
Would you call this misplaced priority, planned pay rise for political office holders?
No, are they suffering? Or maybe they are broke or they are looking for money. Each person, each senator takes home about 21 million. The governor, the same thing, about 10, 15, 20 million monthly. The president, then plus all the money they steal. They are not broke now. I don't know. Well, initially, there was this propaganda that came when this government came into power about cutting cost of governance. I think we discussed it here.
Seriously.
Mike, can you see it now? I thank God you are even mentioning it, that Nigerians are going through a lot, but that is the truth. So they want to, apart from the one they have stolen, then let us even come to there. That is to tell that all of them are all criminals. All. They are looters. How can, if you are on a salary of 21 million for senators, governors, or whatever, our security vet or whatever, let's say 20 million. Whatever you add for president, if it's 1.5 million, add enough, times it by 100, then go and look at the kind of properties they acquire. Can you use what they earn if they are sincere on monthly basis and look at the kind of assets they acquire all over the world? Somebody from APC person, 60 million US dollars was discovered in his account. Mike, can you see, they keep on pushing us to revolution. They keep on pushing us to the wall. They keep on telling us we do not have anything to offer. And they keep on impoverishing Nigerians on daily basis. Mike, go and look at the kind of investment they have. I know of one senator that have up to 42 buildings in Lagos State. How much is he earning as salary plus other allowances monthly? Then compare it with the kind of assets they have. Man, they are not sincere. If they like, they can increase it. Anything what they like, they can increase it to. Is it not crude oil money? It's crude oil money now. Nobody's working for it. Just dip the hole there and bring out the fucking shit. Then we'll share the money. And Aluta continue. So who is going to stop them? If Bola Tinubu decide to do that, who's going to stop them? Nobody's going to stop them. They are just telling you that this is the direction they are going. So that they can have more wings, more wherewithal with them to manipulate the 2027 election. People that have so much in their hand already. Mike, have you seen why I said that all of them should face here? None of them is innocent. Some of them are even hiding their assets, running into billions already. Go to River State, see the kind of hotel we can build in River State. As a governor, see the new revelation about what happened to one of the properties abroad. That even to an extent that he used his wife and his, I think, so when I reported it, it's there on Sahara Reporters. You can go and find out. But you see that they cannot go to that direction because all of them are involved. The only person currently now, maybe some few other ones, that have never been found wanting in the hidden list of corruption is Peter Obi.
I also faulted this man.
No, Mike, I'm not against it. If they feel that the 10 million or 21 million, they should increase it. Let them enjoy themselves because what else is remaining? Let them enjoy themselves because that's what they wanted. That's why they are there. You are telling me that they have turned service to commercialization. It's okay. Instead of you going there to serve, you are going there to serve. You say you are going to serve. Can you just emulate the late Adua? He said he is a servant leader. Can you look at that statement? Mike, you know what surprises me sometimes? That, upon all these things they have amassed enough, they are not still satisfied.
I'm still coming back to you. According to some of our viewers in the comment section, Nigeria has now become a business enterprise. Henry Okoro said that it is now turn by turn Nigeria Limited. Is this proposal insensitive to the sufferings of Nigerians?
Mike, before I make my submission, let me first of all say good morning to all our global audience and good morning to Nigeria. Mike, I did make an allusion on this platform that I even raised an hashtag that the elite, the ruling class, they don't care about us. Hashtag, they don't really care about us. I think you are here to bear me witness to that. And when you now say they have turned Nigeria into a kind of a business enterprise, I think you are not mistaken. And because from the fact that currently, stare at us in the face. When you now look at the entire organogram, it's not really exciting. There's no animation on anybody's face. You can see the way we are being surrounded here now. How many faces are smiling? Some of them, got off from their various home as early as possible to go and hustle to egg out something for themselves and their household. Yesterday, I was not on ground. I had to go and do one or two things, and also equally to take care of my health. A country that does not show any kind of recourse to the plight of the masses for which she's been given a mandate, then that government, I believe that that government should have, in any case, should have been in place. You see, I've raised an hashtag here on this platform that they don't really care about us. I even said that the ruling class, they have turned this country into a kind of a fiefdom. You know what a fiefdom means? Me and my persons, my acolytes, my family, running the show as it is. They are turning a kind of a circus show. We, the masses, are just watching. They're going to play with our lives. If indeed sovereignty lies with the people, how come the people are docile? And the tools they have always used is hunger, unemployment, inequality, socio-inequality, socio-economic inequality, inflation. By the time you have all these things in place, then how can you muzzle that power or that confidence to say you want to challenge the government of the day? Each passing day, they continue to deplete the people resolve to fight for their rights. And as I see it, I'm afraid Nigeria currently we are gravitating towards the precipice. If not, we are already at the precipice, waiting for an implosion.
Oh yes, should this increment be suspended for now, for the sake of Nigeria?
Yes, Mike, if we want to be optimistic, let us pretend that we want to be optimistic. It should be suspended. The reason, very clear. The economy is facing a serious problem. From what I find out, in the next 30 years, we will not finish paying up 30 trillion debts. There's so much I think for now, you know, it's very difficult. It's very, very difficult now.
So they shouldn't even go near there.
Because, Mike, I think to an extent there should be an advocacy for. They are the one that are saying that we should collect 30,000, 80,000 naira minimum wage. Are they not the one? Are they not civil servants too? Or they are not civil servants? Huh?
Public servants.
They are not public servants. They are not civil servants. Mike, can there be a legislation that will make these people collect 100,000 every month? They will not go there. What are they doing there? No, what are they doing there that we cannot do here? Is there anything they are doing there that we cannot do there? We cover more than them. We can govern more than them. Can there be a law that will pay them the way they are arguing over whether to pay 10,000 naira or 20,000 or 70,000 naira minimum wage? Let us argue to pay them to 150,000 or 100,000 monthly. Let us see whether they will go there. But bros, if they pay us now here 100,000 to go and carry out legislation in the National Assembly, Oga, we will go. Mike, I will go. When they came, they said cost of governance. They were projecting it. They're going to Bola Ahmed is going to complete his salary. About you, no more. But look at it. If they pay us go there, they give us this thing now. Oga, we will do better legislation at 100,000 naira monthly. Let us see in the next day, you see that National Assembly, Federal House of Representatives empty. But when they want to pay somebody 80,000 naira, they say, go through you go pass bill, pass this, pass that. Like these guys, they funny.
All right, let me go to the comment section. I'm still coming back to you. Have you been to the United States before? Not everyone has access to guns. All right, move on to Godwin. Majority of Nigeria know that Tinubu have no good plans for Nigeria. He is there for his own selfish interests. All right, Nigeria is not a nation, not a country. It's an illusion scheme. This is from Oyetayo, Alaba. Mike, did Tinubu win before? Now, wow. All right, move down to David Okafor. He's saying that Nigeria is an expired dash. All right, Picture Prince. If a Muslim ticket is performing and working towards making Nigeria great again, then so be it. Okay, I think Picture Prince was trying to talk about what we discussed before gentleman Mike left. An APC member said that the president should not think of running or contesting the next election with Muslim tickets. What do you say?
No, Mike. This is a secular society where our unification is still being questioned. Where there is reservation and fear of a certain agenda. That is the truth. Yes, that's where. Apart from that, if there's a spirit of nationalism and patriotism, nobody should be talking about where you come from. We must take that into notes. There should be need to question who is going to be second in command to the President Bola Tinubu. Because that is the era we are now. Nigeria has not gotten to that point of unification. Nigeria have not gotten to that point of constitutional unification. So there is need of suspicion based on what is happening in Nigeria currently now. People are dying everywhere. You see, what is the mean? You will saw Banjo like somebody mentioned here. That's the vice president to Buhari. Yes. We saw Tinubu also saying because of political interests and reasons, he goes for Muslim ticket. Nigeria is a secular society. Until we get to that level of constitutional unification, where everybody would have agreed on constitution that we are one, then we champion patriotic national spirit and orientation. Then we can say it doesn't matter whoever is coming from. Then even at that, we want to look at the issue of integrity. But bros, for now, where the people that said that they went to Mali, Senegal, Saudi, and import terrorists in Nigeria, you don't understand what I'm talking about. They are the ones that went there, import all the whole terrorists, and now that all of them are in Nigeria now, and they are working freely in Nigeria. The government are seeing them. Well, you don't understand. You can't try that somewhere in the United States. Look at what's happening in Washington. Those of them who are in Washington now. There is National Guard in Washington currently now. You dare not trespass. In Washington now, you dare not trespass. But those who came to the public national television and said, we are the one that went to so place and import all the terrorists, all the jihadists in Nigeria. They are working freely. So why wouldn't I entertain fear? Where I am exclusively, excluded. I don't know what they are doing there. I don't know the kind of arrangement they have in there at the end of the day. But thank God, everything is unveiling gradually. Anybody that is not telling you the truth should be questioned. Because I know a certain community in the eastern part of the country, they don't longer go to farm as a result of these people. What are they looking for there in the eastern part of the country? Bola Tinubu, who is currently the president today, is he going to tell? That's why they cannot fight insecurity, because their hands are soiled already. You went to a particular place, you killed, you disallowed 50 people. Did you see the IG talk? Did you see anybody say anything? I feel, well, something. Are you not seeing it? All people are interested is how to increase your money. How much that's going to? Fela Nicola Pokuti. He said it. Fela said it all. Anything you see in Nigeria, Fela have said it. I don't know how Fela managed to got that insight, that wisdom, that knowledge to tell Nigerians. And another person I'm seeing that is coming from that direction is Dele Farotimi. He speaks the truth. And what is the truth? When would Nigerians arise? These guys are not it. They are not it at all. They are not even there at all. Well, if you know how much that is coming out on daily basis from Nigeria, Nigerians, an average Nigerian, do not supposed to go to bed hungry. Do not supposed to go to bed without electricity. Do not supposed to go to bed without shelter. Do not supposed to go to bed without food. Do not supposed to go to bed not being sure whether he's going to wake up the next day. Because the political activities and conquest of a certain people, I'm saying of a certain people that have taken it upon them, saying that them get Nigeria, and whatever happens, everybody must come and surrender to them. Anybody that is telling you, okay, we are not patching anything, no, we are not patching anything. Even if Obi emerges as the president of Nigeria and he is not decisive, you know what it means to be decisive? Look at what happened happening in Burkina Faso. Okay, don't come and paint all this cosmetic thing. We manage diplomacy, but people are dying. No, we don't need it. Who are they? Those that said, that opened their mouth and said, we are the one that imported them. Get them, let them go and provide. Why Nigerians, millions of Nigerians should be dying on daily basis, and the whole world is silent. United Nations is silent. AU is silent. ECOWAS is silent. International community is silent. Is it a kind of conspiracy against the black man? Is it a kind of conspiracy against the black race? Is it a kind of conspiracy? Why is it that the British government, Keir Starmer, who brought this calamity on Nigeria, have not issued a statement to the president to stop the killing that is unchecked on daily basis in Nigeria?
Before going to the Muslim ticket issue, how would you describe the situation in Katsina? About 50 persons massacred.
It goes to show that every statement being made about Nigeria being a mere geographical expression is playing out now. Because a situation whereby you and I cannot determine our safety, then it shows that we are more or less in a banana republic. And I want to also make allusion to the fact that a Canadian court once make proclamation that Nigeria, PDP and APCs, they are terrorist organizations. They cannot be far from the truth. You can see the way things are being played out in our politics today. Nobody cares. They don't really care about us. And I've said it on this platform that as long as the people that are in leadership, they don't take the people at the center focus of their policies, they will continue to have this kind of absurdities and inanities being played out. I have said it time and time again that unless, you see, Nigeria, we are sitting on the keg of gunpowder. I'm afraid if Nigeria should explode, it's going to be even much more than what happened in Rwanda and Afghanistan. And it's like the only thing we can do as a stakeholders in this politics is continue to speak the truth to power, so that if they can develop a listening ear, the little time or space that is left, they can still change the status quo and up their ante to be able to give us that delivery of good governance. And when you look back memory lane, you will see that a lot of inequalities is inequality. People are crying. You can see the hyena. They are all paying for blood. We have an overcast sky now. As it is, an overcast sky. The hyenas are paying for blood. The way Nigeria is now. You can see the humongous numbers of people that were killed without anybody even saying anything. All what we keep on hearing, I will dispatch the IG, I will dispatch the chief of defense staff to that place. And at the end of the day, nothing is being taken. What is happening to our operational requirements? The due diligence that the security agencies are meant to perform. What is wrong with them? If they are not in tandem with modern realities, they should just get off the stage and let people that will bring fresh ideas come to the saddle. That is how governance is being played. And every day, every Nigerian will wake up with gory news, sad news. There is no excitement, there is no animation, there is even no pugency. Then you tell me that I should be happy. Yesterday, I had some engagement with some people from the legal background, and the picture they painted of this country is a grim picture. It does not really show an excitement. I was in their midst. We engage ourselves on national issues. And for crying out loud, you will see that things are not really telling well. And I'm afraid, let who cares to listen at the corridors of power should please carry this is a platform. It's unedited. It's a raw thing. Nigeria, if there's no taking, Nigeria will implode.
All right, so move on to Andrew Kujimi this morning. People are hungry and you are still killing them. Oh my show.
Yes. Go give me. I support you, sir.
God bless you.
Mr. Oyeze, speaking with great ideas which political power cannot implement. They're speaking with great ideas that political power cannot implement. All right,
Mike, you remember that one of the Alhajis that normally come here from Ibadan also has also advocated that some of these people, they should come here and pick people that let us go to that assembly and shut them down once and for all. Give them the 700,000 they are giving us. Let us see whether they will stand. You understand? As simple as that.
All right, we'll move on. What's Petit Prince saying this morning? I think he's talking to you, referring to you. Yeah. What has this got to do with British government again? In fact, you can't stop making me laugh.
No, I don't know. Calm down.
Prince,
yes,
woman.
You saw a woman. Beauty Prince.
Not beauty. Big T.
Yeah. Oh, Big T Prince. Odulade Taiwo, Big T Prince. Let me explain that angle very well. We are still under Commonwealth. Britain is our former colonial master. And why I am mentioning Britain at this point in time is this. When they wanted to bring a terrorist organization, APC, we saw Muhammadu Buhari at Chatham House. When they want to bring Buhari again, we saw Buhari at Tinubu at Chatham House. As a former colonial power master who colonized Nigeria, is he not worthy of sending a British delegate to Nigeria to question the inactivity of the government to stop the killings of Nigerians unprovoked? Mike, that is my where
can I just say one or two things? You see, when we say a sovereign nation and independent nation, I think it commands some kind of internal reliability, and a situation whereby Nigeria government, you will recall, prior to the now, when this government, before they came to power, most of the gladiators in the political firmament were running to Britain as if that was the place they were going to obtain power and campaign. We should not lose the fight of, and we should not lose the sight of that fact that the colonial power still held us at the jugular. And I want to make an allusion to the fact that whatever happens, if Nigeria sneezes, the rest of the world catches cold. And I know what I'm saying, because no nation can muster the kind of human and natural resources that Nigeria muster as of the now. And some of them are not even being made known to the entire citizens of the country. Nigeria is richly blessed. It's just a sad commentary. We are more or less a kind of a country like the Babel of Tower in the Bible. That's my submission for you.
All right, so on the issue of killings or massacres in different parts of the country, we have Big T Prince saying he disagrees with Andrew Okunjimi that the president or the present day government is not said the present day government is not responsible for these killings, but there are certain actions that are needed, as regards insecurity in the country, which Nigerians expect.
Mike, you say when people sound like this, I'm very uncomfortable with it. Mike, I want to say something here. Please understand very well. The government, those who are saying that they imported terrorists into Nigeria, are they not government officials? Didn't they belong to one political party? Are they not non-political figures in Nigeria? Mike, please, can you help me ask? Matawale, I think that they mention some of their names. Are they not major players politically? The government is involved. Anybody telling you that the government is not involved, indeed, bro, I can tell you, government can engineer propaganda. Yes. What is happening in the eastern part of the country today, precisely in Imo State? You want to tell me that what is in Imo State, in Okigwe presently now, people are being killed and the youths are running into bushes trying to stay away from the killing that is ongoing. But have we ever seen the governor of Imo State, Hobu Uzodinma, come out to make a statement over the killing that is taking place in? But let me also give you an instance. When United Nations building was bombed under Jonathan, and some other terrorist attack that took place. And when they caught one of them, Kabiru, is it Kabiru, Sokoto or what? They found him in Shettima's house, the president, vice president. So what are you telling me? That the government is not involved? The government are involved. They are carrying out that agenda. You don't know that PDP is a terrorist organization, APC is a terrorist organization. But if you say it, you can say you don't know what they are talking about.
Who is the leader? APC.
When you come here, you have your own time. You don't know they went through so many processes before they were able to pronounce that. Because they have links.
Francisca is saying, Onyeze, I always like your analysis and point of view. You really understand politics and situations of Nigeria, but point of correction, Britain has no hand in what Nigeria is going through.
Let me just reply to that.
Okay.
If you say Britain has no hand in Nigeria issue, I think you're only being economical with the truth. Because why is it that anytime election is coming to the fore, why is it that Britain take it? It's like somebody that is taking the Panadol for somebody else's headache. I don't know how many times Nigeria have sent observers to observe British election. I stand to be corrected though. But why is it that the spotlight is always on Nigeria whenever elections come? Because they determine who comes to the fore. You will see that, let me throw you back memory lane. When all the gladiators, before the now, were going to Britain, to Chatham House and some the other house in Britain, who were they going there to see? They were being engaged by people in the top hierarchy of the British government. What were they saying? Are they doing that business for the collective good of Nigerians? We should not lose sight of the fact that we are only upstream. Nigeria is just a mere geographical expression. We are only asking Nigeria. We are not independent as it were. So that's my submission.
All right, thank you so much. On the issue of Muslim ticket, what will be the implications?
You see, as long as we say that the template is lopsided, it's not the kind of template that can bet a good and egalitarian society. We will continue to have all these theatrics and absurdity. If constitution we say you are a Nigerian, I'm a Nigerian, I don't think ethnicity or primordial sentiment should be a consideration in determining who should rule us and give us a good governance. That's my take.
All right, no more sit at home in the east, thanks to Jagaban. This is coming from Antnam.
No more sit at home. Let me tell you, that Antnam. You see that Antnam? I wanted to have. Maybe we'll have a time to. Maybe he doesn't understand some certain things. You know? Right? Yes. Let me tell you. This is not the first time this issue of sit at home has come up here. If the issue of sit at home has been abolished by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, as simple as that.
Not Jagaban.
Jagaban. Who is Jagaban? Okay, Tinubu is called Jagaban.
Yeah, that's what.
Oh well, but why didn't he bring Jagaban now make Nigeria work? Is it only Jagaban on Nnamdi Kanu issue, or something that has to do with him that is talking about now? This Tinubu you are looking at presently now, look at the kind of appointment Tinubu is making. Everywhere are Yorubas. Everywhere Yoruba. Everywhere Yoruba. Yeah, I'm not against it too. Every appointment, Yoruba. I'm not against it. No, yes, I'm not against it because lucky you're a man with double. You're a double standard man.
You are not against it.
But there's what they call federal character. I'm telling you, there's what they call federal character. Can we see federal character in Bola Tinubu's appointment? We cannot see it. No, but anybody is saying it, wait, he has right to choose whoever he wants to work with. But that's okay. But at least we are supposed to see some level of federal character in his appointment.
All right,
Where did you
Abiodun
come
says,
from?
Mr. Mike, please let's
You, where
discuss the
did
present
you come from?
administration's advantages and disadvantages. All right, we'll do that very soon. Don't worry. All right, King Henry is here this morning. What was he saying?
The palace himself. Good morning. Palace,
Greet you,
good
the
morning.
palace.
Joining us at the palace of the palace. And Jacob Adedeji is also here this morning. We say good
The
morning.
Mr.
to you.
Jacob. Ah,
Adedeji,
Baba.
All
Our
right,
man.
Jagaban cannot
God bless
defeat
you.
the indigenous people of Biafra. It's bigger than him. This is from King Henry. He goes on by saying indigenous people of Biafra are not terrorists.
Mike, God bless you. And also God bless King Henry for that statement. It's very simple. If you look at the history and the background
Sorry about it.
that formed IPOB, it is a non-violent movement. When IPOB resurfaced or came to the public notice, they were not carrying guns. Even when they were being pushed to the wall, up to this moment, they never. And there's no nation in the world has opened their mouth to call IPOB a terrorist organization, apart from the one, PDP and APC, who are already terrorist organizations. Because it did not come from us, we people would not believe that terrorist organization. If it had come from us, they say, I don't mind. But there, they have all their listing, all their information. Bola Tinubu, I'm begging you, if one of your colleagues or your friends or your well-wishers is listening to this platform, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has no business staying there. The only solution you can do to add value is to instruct the attorney. It's there in the law. Instruct the Attorney General of the Federation to withdraw and issue a statement that ends it. Simple. But the continuation of keeping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu there connects with the identity of your party and the one that is the husband. You know, APC, PDP is the husband, while APC is the wife. They are all terrorists.
City Stand.